I think you need to participate in the Guardian games, right?
Let's
Yeah, well, I've done the
gonna try to
beginning
beat
part
this
of it,
game.
but I think you have to participate in that specific
And
live.
stream.
Not in my nature to stand around.
Yo, Adam! You taking a break too? Whew, what a nice breeze. Wouldn't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold. Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of them to let us hitch a ride to Arisia in exchange for work. They got me moving cargo around and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage. And they're even paying and feeding us too. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Truer words were never spoken. Adventuring isn't cheap, but I certainly don't need to tell you that. Anyway, once we dock, we'll be on our way to the next stop on our journey. I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria. But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy! So, Ado, what is our next stop anyway? Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend. You're getting older, but you still get a glint in your eye just thinking about adventure. If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! Are you guys voyaging to Altago?
Ah, Cathu! You bet we are. Adol has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
Unbelievable! You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman Navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea. I heard that you're an adventurer, but that just seems reckless.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adol can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure. What do you say, Cathew? You like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Dogi, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now. Catch you later, Adol.
Let's see. You've already learned the basics of keeping a lookout. Please go see Captain Barbaros. He told me to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
Ah, Adol. Thank you for coming. Please, have a seat. As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer. Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Seiren?
Yes.
Very impressive. The Gaetus Sea is home to many islands, as you're no doubt aware. She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands. But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation. For you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance.
Is that...
This ship is en route to the island's surrounding waters as we speak. That being said, I intend to keep us a safe distance from the island. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing. Yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called Seirens, which lure ships to their doom. The pirates who first discovered that island declared it cursed ground, and named it accordingly.
Maybe.
I didn't expect you to ask that. Unfortunately, no one alive knows the answer to that question. The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again. Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the Gaetus Sea could tell you nothing about the island. I cannot approach the island, but when we pass by it, I will let you know. It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Cathew, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters. But I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad.
No.
So humble. I respect that.
What is that thing?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed! Aren't you a skilled one?
Wow, so dashing.
That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
What's happening?
Oh God!
Someone help me!
Oh, come on! Damn it!
Who's there?
My word. Why must men be so disgusting, tactless, and so domineering, too? Yes, just like him. There. I suppose I kept you waiting long enough. We should introduce ourselves at least. My name is Laxia of House Roswell, a noble family of Garmin. The ship I was traveling on sank, and I was cast adrift until I came ashore here. Now, who are you? Judging from your garb, you must have been a sailor aboard the Lombardia. Adol Kristen, you say you're a temporary sailor? Is this some sort of ill-conceived ruse? I narrowly escaped that disaster with my life. I don't care if that was your first day at sea. You need to tell me what exactly happened out there.
Well,
You said your name was Adol, correct? So, you're telling me that these giant tentacles attacked and destroyed our ship? Do you expect me to believe such a bizarre story? How big a fool do you think me to be? Oh, wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me? Why do you remind me of... Beasts? When did they...
okay.
You are certainly welcome to flee this fight. But no man or woman of Garmin would ever run from battle. I, Laxia von Roswell, shall enter the fray. What's wrong? What is that? What's making that sound?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Ah! Oh! Oh! Please! Please help me!
What in the... Who are you? That beast! It looks like a...
Come on! Right place, right time. This has got to be fate. Come on, kiddos! Help an old guy out already!
Must we really fight? Such ferocity! Could this, in fact, be...
Thanks for saving my ass! I don't know who you kids are, but I love you anyway.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry about that, little lady. Guess I got a little carried away expressing my gratitude.
Your words will more than suffice. Ugh! How uncouth!
Oh, the name's Sahad Nautilus. I'm a fisherman from the Grecian region. I hopped aboard the Lombardia to head home after being away on a long job. Nice to meet you.
I'm Laxia. Laxia von Roswell.
Adol and Laxia. Got it. Man, all the islands and the gate to sea, and we just had to wash up on the Isle of Seiren.
You know of it?
Of course I do. Growing up in Greek, my folks would always tell me, "You better behave, Sahad, or I'll leave you marooned on the Isle of Seiren." Every time my pop threatened to dump me here, I'd get so scared I'd piss my pants.
So where you're from, the locals know to avoid this place? Do they also know beasts such as this could be found on this island?
Nope. Well, at least, I didn't before today. Any ship what comes near the Isle of Seiren sinks into a watery grave. Or so it goes. But no one really knows what this place is like. I mean, I've heard folks claim they came ashore here, but they must have been spinning yarn.
What's wrong?
Not quite. Anyway, we should keep searching.
Man, I got the worst luck. I found this on the beach. Ended up smacking that beast with it by accident. Right in the kisser. I picked it up when I washed ashore, you know, for protection. But instead of keeping me safe, it landed me in some pretty hot water. Huh?
Look out!
Scared the hell out of me just now. But this ending works for me.
I suddenly feel extremely fatigued.
You and me both, little lady. What with that thing chasing me around? I'm surprised I'm still standing. Oh, looks like I worked up quite the appetite, too. Say, how about you take me to your camp?
Given this island's obvious lack of light sources, I assume nights here would be pitch dark. And yet, The moons and stars are far brighter than I thought them to be.
We sailors rely on the moons and stars to help us navigate at sea. Some things can only really be seen at night, long after the sun goes down.
What made you want to become a fisherman, Sahad?
Huh? Why do you want to know? Huh? Well, guess you could say I didn't have a choice. I grew up on an island called Crete. Pretty much all we got there is the sea. Doesn't matter how old you are, if you want to eat, you gotta fish it up yourself. So, where I'm from, if you want to live, you gotta fish. Simple as that.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like. Wasn't it difficult for you to grow up in a harsh environment like that?
Harsh? I suppose. I've had my fair share of hardships over the years. And the sea, she could be gentle like a mother, but she could also be terribly violent.
I'm inclined to agree as well.
Still, even after going through a hardship like this, I got nothing but respect for the sea.
What?
The sea is both bountiful and mighty. She's provided me with delicious meals and shaped me into the man sitting before you.
Shaped you?
You can't face the sea in all her grand majesty unless you first accept how small you are. The sea's no place for bluster or bravado. She don't stand for that nonsense. One careless misstep is all it takes to lose everything. Humans are small, fragile creatures, especially out there.
Ah.
When I realized that, I thought, I need to accept how small I am and be true to myself. And once I did that, I felt like I could face the world for the first time. That's why I don't like being dishonest. I've been true to myself for a long time, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Could it be?
Sure feels great letting one rip out here in all this wilderness.
Being true to oneself.
All right, I'm feeling much lighter now. Time to hit the hay. Let's get some shut-eye, you two.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You will sleep near the entrance, Sahad. Mr. Kristen will sleep in the center, and I will be in the far corner. Wait, that would place me downwind. Perhaps I should sleep near the entrance.
I caught a lot today, too. Huh? Look, over there.
It would appear to be another castaway. Let's go! Excuse me? Hello? That Man just ignored me when I tried to speak to him.
Yeah, well, some people are like that.
Now see here. Were you a passenger aboard the Lombardia? We were passengers too, and now we're stranded on this deserted island.
Not my problem.
Huh? Hey!
Hold on. Somewhere.
Oh, really now? You could at least tell us your name.
Hummel. I'm a transporter.
Such a vexing man.
At least he doesn't beat around the bush.
I don't know about that. I very much doubt he's interested in anything we have to say.
Well, we're heading the same way. I'm sure we'll run into him again. Transporter, huh? What an odd kid.
You don't get to call others odd. At any rate, the sun has begun to set. We should look for a place to make camp.
I don't know why, but staring into a bonfire always seems to calm me down. This island gives me the willies and makes my willy want to curl up and hide. But when I stare at this fire, I feel relaxed. More than relaxed, actually. Safe.
No.
Oh. Well, even if I'm the only one who feels this way, that's okay by me. We've been working hard, and we gotta keep it up for tomorrow, too.
Can you believe the audacity of that man we encountered earlier? I tried to speak to him, and he just flat out ignored me. He was rude about it, too.
Said his name was Hummel. I don't know. I don't think he was being rude. Maybe he had somewhere to be.
Somewhere to be? We're stranded on a deserted island. Where could he possibly need to be?
Yeah, well, there's all sorts of folks here. Like that stuffed shirt, Carlin, you know? Really, the only thing we all got in common is we were on the Lombardia when it sank. Everyone's different, you know?
I know we're all different.
Let's just get some sleep. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Father, where are you?
Huh? Hey, look.
I haven't forgotten that face. It's that Hummel person who so rudely ignored me.
He's looking right at us. Think he's had a change of heart about coming with us?
Somehow I doubt it. That weapon! Huh? Oh no!
Gah! hell was that? Did he do that?
Is that a firearm? It's a new type of weapon, essentially a handheld cannon. I believe it uses gunpowder to fire lead projectiles.
What a scary weapon.
Oh, I suppose I did.
Regardless, you have my gratitude. But you could have warned us before you fired.
Perhaps. And you'd be down one arm before I'd taken a single shot.
Huh? What? It's quite rude to stare, you know.
I'm coming with you.
Oh?
Excuse me? What exactly do you think you're doing? You can't simply barge your way into our party without telling us your motives.
We're headed the same direction. There. Motive established.
What a character.
Mr. Kristen, don't you have anything to say about this?
Why? You have no reason to decline.
He's right, Adol. Besides, this kid looks like he can hold his own in a fight.
My word. Why do I keep encountering thick-headed fools?
You said you were a transporter or something. What do you transport anyway? Mail and packages and stuff?
Anything. Contraband. Dead bodies. It's all the same to me.
Gah. Dead bodies?
Transporters are heavily involved in the criminal underworld, or so they say. Many people utilize their services to transport all manner of illicit material.
So, what's a transporter like you doing here anyway?
Wouldn't be professional to answer that. Rule number 1, never breach a contract. Rule number 2, never ask questions. Rule number 3, never open the package. Every transporter lives and dies by these 3 unbreakable rules. Relax. I have no intention of harming you.
Oh, good. I feel much safer now.
Are you absolutely certain it's safe for us to travel with him?
Well,
I will admit he takes his profession very seriously. I suppose this world really is filled with all different kinds of people.
I caught a lot today, too. I gotta say, Castaway Village is starting to get pretty lively. We got all sorts of folks from different walks of life helping out.
True. But I'm having a hard time warming up to certain people there.
Huh? Who are you talking about? Oh, you mean that stuffed shirt, Carlin.
Honestly, you are so...
So, what's your problem with people anyway?
I don't don't have a problem with anyone. Don't put words in my mouth.
You always so uptight round folks what ain't just like you?
Perhaps. But I'm starting to realize something. There are so many people in this world, all with different histories, attitudes, and beliefs. And while those differences may cause conflict, they are also key to understanding one another. We are all unique individuals. We all contribute in our own way.
One might say we're the masters of our own relationships.
Huh. Didn't expect that kind of talk out of you, Hummel. But you're right. That's what makes the world so interesting.
Yes, when you think about it, it's rather obvious. Perhaps I don't know as much as I think I do.
Tell me, what's a little lady like you doing traveling all by herself anyway?
Why? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady such personal questions? Let's just retire for the evening. Please don't treat me like a child. This is quite difficult to climb, actually. Thank you, Mr. Kristen. That was my first time climbing a rope ladder. I didn't think it would sway so much.
What's wrong?
Well, today was rather eventful. And I'm not as lackadaisical as Sahad, so unlike him, I'm having a difficult time falling asleep tonight. And I suppose I couldn't think of anything else to do at this hour, so... here.
Is that...
Yes, and you better thank me for it. I've never prepared this dish before, so I can't vouch for its flavor. Well, I prepared that dish just in case you were hungry, so I'm glad. By the way, have you spoken to Hummel at all? I asked him where he went, but he said it would be unprofessional of him to tell me. What's his aim? Well... This might take a while. But I suppose you're not going anywhere for the time being. My father taught me all about the primordials. He was an archaeological scholar, you see, who specialized in the study of primordials. As a child, I often visited his laboratory, and he would have me accompany him on his excavations. I loved and respected my father. He was my whole world. But the year I turned 16, my father grew so obsessed with his research that he abandoned his house and lands. In response, his people began rioting throughout the countryside. The rioting finally ceased when my brother assumed control of House Roswell. But The loyalty our house once commanded had already been lost. Soon after, the other noble houses successfully unseated my brother, which drove my mother ill. And just 3 months ago, House Roswell was forced to relinquish its titles and lands. And now, my family's future has never been more uncertain. My father taught me many things, but after everything that happened, I began to grow dissatisfied with all that had come to define me, and I felt as if I had no place where I truly belonged. So I ran away from home. I hesitated earlier today because I never imagined my knowledge could actually prove useful. Though this is hardly the time to feel this way. I think I finally found somewhere I belong.
Well,
I didn't expect such a pressing question from you. Of course I want more than that. I think I'm the one who understands my father best. So I've made up my mind. If I manage to escape this place, I will search for my father. Only then will I find where I truly belong.
yes.
I hope so, but he did travel rather extensively. Oh, one more thing. I owe you an apology. Though my father was a noble, he was a rather carefree and welcoming man. That is to say, as an adventurer, you remind me of him. You even resemble him somewhat, which may be why my behavior has been so, unseemly. So, I'm sorry. Yes. I couldn't explain myself properly when we first met because, well, you know what happened. I was forcing you to bear the brunt of my resentment toward my father. Now then, I'm going back to rest. Thank you for letting me confide in you. Good night, Adol.
Ooh, managed to fight him off.
What about Sir Carlin? Is he all right?
Shoo! Shoo! Stay back, I say! What manner of beast is this? Stand down, I say! I'm Sir Carlin, esteemed noble of the Roman Empire!
Sir Carlin!
What the hell?
That monster might be a primordial.
Really?
In prehistoric times, the ocean was full of giant cephalopods. But that's neither here nor there.
It retreated. Where'd that stuffed shirt Carlin float off to?
at all. We finally caught up.
Where's that nameless son of a bitch?
We haven't found him yet. I believe Pero is still looking for him.
Found! Found!
Looks like he came back.
Found girl! Found girl!
A girl?
What's he talking about?
Huh? Look.
She's not moving! Could she be a castaway? She seems rather young.
We gotta act fast or she'll be beast chow.
We can't afford to lose any more survivors.
Ah! Ah! Captain!
My leg! This must be one of Nameless's traps. Please be on your guard.
Ah, you think he's nearby?
Knew I made the right choice capturing that lost little urchin.
He used that kid as bait.
Underhanded cur! How dare he!
We gotta treat the captain's wound.
I wouldn't waste your time. I'm all but certain his femoral artery has been sliced clean through. Even if you treat his wound right away, his odds of survival are grim at best.
No!
Adol, please. Dr. Kiergaard. No, Nameless. Capture him.
Captain?
Drowsiness is a well-known symptom of exsanguination. That makes 2 victims now. If you bother to count, Sir Carlin, of course. And now I shall take my leave.
Get back here! How are you still standing?
You're more resilient than I expected. I didn't think a mere adventurer, was it, would pose such a challenge. But this island is the perfect breeding ground for evil. I've no intention of letting things end here.
No, he's gonna get away! Whoa!
A steel wire trap. We cannot blindly rush him.
Damn! How prepped is this guy?
Next time will be much more fun. Now then. What?
The primordial?
What is this sensation? Ah, yes. This is death.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yes.
Things certainly took a turn just now. We must hurry back to the captain right away. Let's go, Adol.
That's right. We gotta hurry.
Captain Barbaros!
You're back.
Adol, it would seem your battle with Nameless is over.
How's the captain doing?
Well...
It's just as Nameless said. The wound is indeed fatal. I'm sorry.
No! There must be something we can do!
I'm sorry, Laxia. I know I told everyone that we'd make it off this island alive.
Don't say that.
Hang in there, Captain. You promised we'd all see our families again. Think of your daughter.
I'm sorry, Saad. I guess I can't keep that promise.
This just ain't right.
Adol, I'm sorry, but I need you to do something for me. One last promise. Please, you must get everyone off this island alive. I know you can do it, Adol.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Their fate is in your hands now.
Damn it.